For a price, I can take your guilt. What I do with it is my business. Go over it with me one more time, I said in my gentlest voice. Today's client was an 11-year-old boy. It happened a year ago. We were on our way to the movies. We only went because I begged my mom to take me. A man ran a red light and he couldn't go on. I knew enough. Slowly, I took his hand in mine. A sob hitched in his throat as I asked him to close his eyes. Then I began the treatment. I could see it all, feel it all. Twisted metal and gasoline, screeching tires and a child begging mama to wake up, and guilt, fathomless and unceasing. The blackness of his soul poured into me, filling my stomach, shriveling my veins. It was electric, sickening, soul-shattering, but I drank it all down like wine. His father paid well, but the smile that bloomed across his face was the real reward. Another satisfied customer. My own father always hated me for my gift. He said I was a freak, and that the world was better off without people like me. For years, he tried to make me normal, mainly with his fist. I finally left home at 16 and never looked back. In nearly 20 years, I've absorbed the guilt of thousands, from soldiers to CEOs, and business never stops booming. I was about to leave the office for the day when my secretary stopped me. "Sir, are you all right?" she asked. She could see that I was pale, that the dark circles under my eyes never faded. "Fit as a fiddle," I joked. She looked worried. "Sir, the guilt you take from clients," she said as I turned for the door. "Where does it all go?" I swallowed the bile at the back of my throat and simply smiled. She wouldn't like the answer. The drive up to the house was surreal. Same driveway, same trees, but the gray-haired man at the door looked different than I remembered. "What do you want?" he barked. "Hi, Dad." His look of annoyed suspicion soured into hate when he recognized me. 20 years and you show your face now? What makes you think you're welcome here?" Unrepentant. He hadn't changed one bit. "I actually wanted to give you something," I said, "for old time's sake." "I don't want it. You're no son of mine." He made to slam the door in my face, but I was faster. I grabbed him, pulling his face inches from my own, and I let it out. A putrid black torrent of the guilt of 1,000 strangers flowed from my mouth and down his throat. Nearly 20 years of binging had all led to this one great purge. When it was done, he collapsed to the floor, finally feeling the guilt he never felt for me, and I experienced a relief unlike anything I'd ever felt before. I was grinning ear to ear as I laid the pistol at his feet.